Folks, hello and welcome to the Tavern Chat vidcast, the cast, the only cast. If you want to know what's going on, please come to Tavern Chat. So, I know I had some fun with earlier this week with the Tenkarian Gibbler, right? The card made in my image. What? What? Gibber. Gibber, whatever. Gibber, same shit, different day. So, and I was rightfully upset that there were some typos in the card that's in theory mocking me. But they've put up some more cards for us to see. Some more. And now, again, these are not cards from Don Samora's version of Dungeon Crawl. He sold the rights to TSR / Justin Lanasa. And if you look at these cards, if you look on the screen, it says Dungeon Crawl, copyright TSR Hobbies. So, I mean, TSR Hobbies can do what they want. And apparently, what they want to do is create a game that is written by a high school dropout. Now, why do I say that? Because the cards that they have continually been showing us have serious grammatical mistakes. Now, somebody's gonna go, "Well, Tenkar, you're being a dick. Not everybody is has an English degree." And no. Listen, if you're publishing as a professional publisher,
you should be able to put a couple of sentences together.
You would think so. So, Sir Elmore the Artful. Now, obviously, this is a homage to Larry Elmore. That's fine. That's great. Larry deserves it. And Sir Elmore wields a magical amulet of power that allows him to charm any monster he encounters, comma, to not attack him. There's no comma there. There's not supposed to be a comma there. I'm not speaking as an English fucking major, okay? I am speaking as somebody who has a BA in history and had to do term papers and other projects that were written in nature, and my grammar was part of what it was judged upon. I've also written some small products in this gaming industry. And if I submitted that to my proofreader or editor, they'd be like, "Dude, you should fucking know better." And then you know, you're right. I should know better. Now, that being said, I do know what it's like to graduate from our public education system, and I'm going to give credit where credit is due. My son graduated from the New York City public education system, and my son, when he has a resume or he's applying for a job, guess what he does? He reaches out to me and he emails me whatever he's submitting, even the emails he might present to apply for a job or inquire, to myself, my wife Rachel, and says, "Hey, listen, I need somebody to proofread this who's good at this. Because he can get his thoughts together fine, but he may use the wrong words." I mean, it's small stuff, right? So again, that's a comment that does not belong there. Now, why is it a big deal? Because you are claiming to be a professional game company. It's a big claim. It's a small bar to hit, but that small bar requires you to at least hit the post on occasions. So, obviously, my card that I was thankfully shown had some typos to it, right? Some small minor parts. Now, here's one problem. Okay, new sentence. And that monster can then be forced to attack another player if a roll of 1 or 2 on a d6 is rolled. Now, what do you never start a sentence with? Rach, can I ask you that question in the background? What do you never start a sentence with? All right. Sorry, Rach, you're a social worker. You failed. You never start a sentence with the word "and" or right? Because these are words that
that's true.
You can't, because they join sentence fragments, right? "And" and "or" join sentence fragments. They don't start a sentence fragment. They don't start a sentence. So Hey, look at that. 2 fuck ups. All right. Sir Elmore will never use this power on Lady Betty the Brave. That you know what? That's a proper sentence. So out of 3 sentences in this card, we have 1 sentence without a problem. So I don't know who was the one that edited these cards, but I would put.
Probably was nobody.
Well, no. Well, when you say nobody, you mean Justin. I would say that the eyes on these cards, maybe not editing, maybe not proofreading, maybe the writer of these cards is Justin. Now, why do I say that? Because these are written like he writes his shit on social media, whether it's on Facebook, whether it's on YouTube, making attacks on me and my 11-year-old niece. This is the same shit. So I know Don Samora did not write this. I can tell. All right, just like with
Vince's stuff.
thank you, with Vince's stuff, I can tell Vince is somebody who's not only educated but has published things in the past in the gaming community. It's been well received. You don't do that if you can't write. It doesn't happen. Yes, mistakes do happen. You don't strike out 3 cards out of 3. Oh wait, but that's right. There's a 3rd card. All right, remember my card earlier this week was card number 1. Sir Elmore the Artful, card number 2. Lady Betty the Brave, half-elf druid. Lady Betty wields a powerful magic amulet that amplifies her nature magic power. Period. Allowing her to cast a death ray once per attack, killing any foe on an attack roll of 1, 5, 10, 15, or 20. No, that period does not belong there. Lady Betty wields a powerful magical amulet that amplifies her nature magic power. Possibly a comma. I think you could do it without a comma, but I am not the grammar Nazi. I couldn't tell you which one was right, but you know what? We'll tell you which one's right. Grammarly. If you use an app like Grammarly will catch this shit, right? It'll tell you you can't do this, and it'll give you the suggestion on how to fix it. So not only is this lazy, but it's stupid. Okay. Now, it's not often that lazy and stupid come together. Usually, there's not quite that same beautiful intersection. But when it comes to the editing powers of TSR, lazy and stupid, 2 great tastes and 1 Justin Lanasa. Seriously, this is an embarrassment. Now, that being said, there's a card, as screwed up it is, that is a parody of your bartender. So, does that mean that I have to get a copy of this? Certainly do. No way in fucking hell that I'm going to have it shipped to me. Now, would I say I'll gladly spend $50 in this? Obviously, fucked up pile of shit after going through Justin's hands. No, but I'll be using your money. And when I say your money, affiliate monies, yes, from going through drive-through my links or Humble Bundle or advertising on this channel. These monies go to enable me to make purchases that you shouldn't have to. All right. I took the hit on Giant Lands. I will take the hit on this. Okay. So if you are playing along at home, hopefully, you won't have to make this purchase. Now, maybe like me, you want the Tenkarian Gibberer. You want that card. You want to frame it. Maybe it's worth the investment for you. I'm not telling you. Now, I believe the original game that Don wrote would have been playable. Certainly wouldn't have had all these mistakes. But hey, Justin knows best, right? So, Justin, I'm giving you 2 thumbs up because you are you. You are the the lower Lanasian dialect runs strong in you and your games and your products, and for that we appreciate
Do
you.
we need a translator for a lower Lanasian?
You know what?
Maybe.
But I have worked with the undereducated, and it might be a second language for me, so I can understand Justin. You know, yeah, he's. I understand that maybe the education system that he grew up in was not the best, or maybe it was underfunded.
Right.
You have to understand your weaknesses and compensate such, right, by finding people who can overcome your weaknesses. Maybe Justin will get there. I don't know. So, any case, folks, any case, right? We are still in the midst of the world of the pandemic. What does that mean? Quite simply, it means use your common sense. Seek a medical professional that knows your medical history, knows what other risks you might have, and be guided by their advice. All right. And I'm not saying get vaxxed, don't get vaxxed. I'm not saying wear a mask, don't wear a mask. That's not. I'm not a medical professional. That's not for me to say. I refer you to a medical professional. In this case, I'm also referring Justin to a professional editor because, geez, your business needs it, sir. That's just.
You need some help.
You need some help, yo. You need some help. Be safe, be well, God bless. Roll those dice. Tomorrow, I will be back at 8 p.m. Eastern for a live stream with Joe the Lawyer. What else? Saturday, Rach and I will be doing Gamers Health, and then somewhere in that midst, it's quite likely that I will do an unboxing of the RuneQuest starter set. Oh, yeah, this is just awesome stuff, right? This is stuff. Listen, honestly, if you want to help this channel, the biggest thing you can do, subscribe. All right. I do appreciate it. I appreciate everybody. But when you subscribe, you certainly help the channel reach more. On that note, I'm out of here, folks. Thank you so much.